What I have here is a PBP005 Ryobi 4 amp hour lithium battery, the old black style before they started changing the color on everything, I guess. I had this one that got completely submerged, and another, I think this one got completely submerged too, but it seemed to be fine. It wasn't plugged into a tool at the time. Maybe that saved it. Maybe the fact that it doesn't have the tester, and it's a simpler battery. Maybe it will corrode away, but I have not opened it yet because I didn't know that these are little plastic caps that you need to, rip out of there. So maybe I'll still open that up, but that was the toughest thing about taking this apart, besides buying the tools that you need to open them. They're security Torx with holes in the middle, so you can open these things up. But after I opened it up, I determined that this little foam pad that still feels wet, I guess it's, thinking, more than a day later now. I guess a day and a night. The moisture sensor was wet, but it was covering up this little tab right here. And what I notice now is that when I pull the trigger, I get a quick blink, but not, well, it's interesting. It wasn't doing it every time. I think that maybe that drained the battery. That little bit drains the battery. I don't know. Maybe there's a short that is causing the batteries to be drained. But so this right here was covered up by those sponges. Now you can see that I've got plenty of corrosion on here, probably maybe even a result of batteries shorting out. I don't think any of that is good. Probably I got it even on both sides here. I have not put a meter on this, but the important things to share is that there is a moisture sensor in here. I've yet to figure out, maybe I should just jumper these two contacts or cut this thing off to see if maybe that makes a difference. Because when I put this thing on the charger, it doesn't do anything. It just stays in testing mode. Forgive me, I'm trying to get that off of there and hold my phone. So this sits on there, and now when I put it into the charger, all I get is testing. And I've seen that, you just keep on charging it, until it maybe miraculously gets enough of a charge. What I really need to do is get a multimeter on those batteries. So this is just not doing anything. I could probably spend all day doing that, but I think I could buy a new battery for $30. Got to get the Torx bit, and I believe it's the T10 size. And you've got to pull this plastic plug out, and you'll see that how I did that was just drilling or stabbing into it with this and then pulling it out. This is the smallest of the bits that it gave me with this is T4. And note that, the small one seems to be fine, so maybe I should open that up so it also has a better opportunity to dry. But it seems to be working fine in the tool. The lights, when it was submerged and totally soaking wet, these were just flashing constantly. Maybe that's what drained the battery, but that seems like it should be able to flash that a long time before it would have killed the battery. So I'm guessing that it ultimately just shorted out. As soon as I noticed that it was flashing, and when I got down out of the cherry picker, I drained this by flipping it over, but it kept flashing. I did not have these bits, which I got on Amazon for $6 next day delivery. Glad to have the tool now, but doesn't seem to be fixing the battery. Again, just a $30, you can probably get a battery that's better for $30, but just thought I'd share.